We're joined now by Oregon Democratic Senator Jeff Merkley. Senator, thank you so much for your time tonight. You're the top Democrat on the Senate Budget Committee. You and your colleagues held the floor overnight to protest the White House Budget Office nominee, Russell Vought. You said our constituents, our Constitution are under attack by Donald Trump and Russell Vought. Beyond theatrics like that, like last night, what can Democrats do if you all believe that laws really are being broken?
Well, certainly we're ringing the alarm bells all across America. We have seen on Russell Vought's strategy for the first 180 days, of course, we're only 2 weeks into it, that he already has plotted breaking the laws regarding the fire and inspector generals of individuals who serve on groups like the National Labor Relations Board, and most importantly, his impoundment of funds, which is both illegal and unconstitutional.
Late today, a judge paused those buyout offers to government employees. Some of your fellow Democrats have suggested that they anticipate the administration may just ignore court orders. Do you expect that that's going to happen, and what can be done about that?
Well, this is where the foundation of law is so important to our nation, because the law doesn't say you have to give 30 days notice to fire an inspector general and you have to give cause of action. It does say that, but it doesn't have a penalty, because the assumption is that the executive will follow the law. And when the executive doesn't follow the law, and when the architect of the president's first 180 days, Russell Vought, comes into our offices and says they're going to do what they want regardless of what the law says, that is a direct attack on the vision of a republic, where Congress makes the laws, the president implements them. The president doesn't get to make the laws and implement them, but that is the imperial presidency that radical Russell Vought wants to create and is in the process of creating right before our eyes.
You've said Republican allies are critical for any political resistance. Have you had any conversations with any of your Republican colleagues, perhaps in private, where anyone expresses concern about what's going on?
Yes, there is a significant amount of concern. It includes, for example, the nominations that have become before, like the nominee for Secretary of Defense, and colleagues saying, well, we understand he's terribly unfit, but it's really hard for us to say no to President Trump. He's the head of our team, and quite frankly, he's threatening retribution against us if we don't follow him. They are very nervous, shaking their boots, really, about standing up for the Constitution and standing up to Donald Trump.
You also are part of the Committee on Foreign Relations. As you well know, the U.S. was responsible for roughly 50% of global foreign aid. That faucet, at least temporarily, has been turned off. The debate aside over whether it should start again, do Democrats, in your estimation, need to start picking and choosing the things to really fight for? And is foreign aid the battle that your party should be picking?
Listen, if the president wants to change foreign aid, you do it by putting forward your budget. You do it by pushing for what the spending bills have in them. You can do it by vetoing a spending bill if you don't like it. The president has all kinds of influence. But to shut down the programs that are already in the law, that's both illegal and unconstitutional, and has created massive chaos.
Senator Jeff Merkley of Oregon, we thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be with you. Take care now.